I want to talk about a couple of the leathers from Coach, because I'm starting to realize that when something says glove tan leather, I know that's like a famous thing for Coach, but for me, it's not exactly the bee's knees, I guess. This used to be my favorite bag. This was my very first Coach bag. If you're a coachy, you know what I'm about to show you because you can see the handle. Also, I think maybe the second video on my channel before I knew that I would be doing this. I'm still posting videos, you guys. I didn't know I was gonna be doing this. I bought this secondhand on Poshmark, got a good deal on it. I really wanted the black and oxblood rogue top handle, but I decided to get the orange because I could not find that one, and I figured it would be nice to have a pop of color. This is genuine glove tan leather from Coach. Scratches easily, dents easily. My husband recently sent this to me via FedEx, I believe, and he didn't stuff it or wrap it. So now it's like, you can see it has like some denting on the top. Oh God, I'm just like, dude, what were you even thinking? It's not stuffed or anything, so it kind of caved in on itself, but that's fine. This is one of the bags that I really loved. It came with this charm, secondhand, included in the total price, and I got it for a pretty good deal. The only thing when I got this is I was not exactly blown away by the leather. And now whenever I see glove tan leather on Coach, I kind of don't really want to buy into it because I remember that as much as I like this bag, the leather just was not blowing me away like I thought. But this is like this is a 1941 bag, and this leather is like actually highly prized from Coach fans for some reason. So it just lets you know like your taste is your taste, I guess. Like I really like the style. And I liked having the pop of color, but now I have been considering getting rid of this bag just because it's small and it's accordion style. The second Coach bag is the very first retail bag that I got myself, put my own money towards and ordered from the Coach website. It's the Quilted Tabby in the black and brass. And this is also the video that I think I made this video, I think it says about 2 months ago. I've been making videos ever since. So I didn't really know I was gonna be doing this, guys, but here I am still making videos. So this leather, and it could be the stuffing that, you know, because you have to stuff it with a different material in order to quilt it, so it gets that plush feel. But this leather is like the leather of my personal dreams, okay? Like I love the way this feels tactile wise, way more than the rogue top handle. Anything that I've touched that has glove tan leather, I'm just not really a fan. It feels kind of thin and it just feels like super processed. So I don't understand it. I'm not a leather expert, but this is another leather that Coach has. The problem with the Quilted Tabbies is that whatever Coach does to achieve all these beautiful colors that draws us in and makes us want to buy it over and over and over again, it severely downgrades the quality of the bags. I don't know if they're using a bleaching, because you know when you bleach your hair, it gets kind of dry, but the bags start to have like this pulling. It looks like it's going to crack around the C. The leather itself makes me not want to pay full price for that bag. And I know this because I ordered this one, loved it, and I ordered the chalk and ended up selling that bag because I just could not get past that feeling. So that's another issue about Coach, is like their dyeing process and how they achieve all these colors. Going to Dooney Bourke, when you see their colors, they don't have a whole lot of colors, but when they do have colors, you don't have those issues when it comes to how dry it is, or if you think it's gonna crack one day or anything like that because it's colored. It just has the same quality as if you were to get a regular Florentine. Same thing about the Pillow Madison. This actually, to me right now, this actually feels way softer than the Pillow Tabby. I mean, this feels softer than the Quilted Tabby. I'm getting so confused. This is very, very squishy. The only thing I don't like about this bag is that it looks a little too sporty and round, because you know, the shape is kind of round. To whip out my Florentine Messenger, which you guys know, I'm in Vegas right now. I do not live here permanently. I've been living here part-time for the last couple of years, but all of my bags are in their dust bag in the garage in a box, getting ready for me to move at this point that I am posting this video. And I kind of bent up my Florentine Messenger a little bit because it was just in the box for a while. But when you see this leather, and you might have to see it in person, but the leather on this is not thin. And that's another thing I can say about Coach. Like sometimes when I touch their leathers, they feel a little bit thin and they don't feel as substantial as Dooney Bourke. Just tilting it here, when you see this part, just giving you an idea of the thickness. This is not just like a fold over. This is the thickness of the leather all the way down the bag. It's not super thin at all. So I really like that. Another thing about Dooney Bourke bags is I don't really ever feel a need to get like a bag organizer or a structure shaper because they come with plenty of organization inside. Like every bag that you have a place if you want to. I know I don't use this thing. I can use it for other things, but you have a leash for your keys that you can just whip out of your purse. You have all of these inner pockets to put things in, all of these compartments. Then you have another big dump and go area for everything else. And that's with most, if not all, because I don't have all of the Dooney Bourke bags, so I don't really know if that's for every single one, but all the ones that I have, that's the case. I think it's just a very thoughtful kind of brand. They're thinking about life. You know, I think when they are designing their bags, they're thinking more about life more than trend. And they're thinking more about the customer and how they go about their day and how easy it is for us to use their bags versus, is this in style? Is this what everybody is asking for? Like, I don't foresee Dooney Bourke ever coming out with a quilted bag. Because why? You know, like a quilted east-west bag, like I don't really foresee them doing that. All of these things are wrapped up in the bag. And a lot of the times I pay way less. This bag, I forget the retail price of this bag, but I paid $150 for this. And it's gold-plated hardware. I always show you guys this bag because, you know, it's my favorite. But gold-plated hardware, handmade, stitching is great. It does get some scratches that you could rub out. It doesn't matter. Quality-wise, I do feel like Dooney Bourke is kind of top-notch and more consistent. Like I haven't had any issues with any of the bags that I bought from them. I think the only thing about Florentine leather is sometimes like, I'm always at the movies, you guys. So when I went to see some vampire movie, 4DX, and so when people were getting chopped up, the blood was spraying, but it was just water. So that landed on the bag. So I have some freckling. Do I care? No, because it's my bag. I don't foresee myself getting rid of this. It comes with me throughout my life. And I think that's one of the things that Dooney Bourke kind of plays into. This is the Kerry crossbody and the soft pebbled leather. I absolutely love this leather, but like I said before, it does feel a little bit of a thinner kind of a thing. I don't exactly mind thinner leathers because that means the bag is going to be lighter. This is lined in like the fabric lining. Same with Dooney Bourke, they have fabric lining throughout their bags. But this leather is very smooth, supple. I love it, very squishy, nice little slouch to it. You guys know I love the Kerry crossbody. I introduced myself to a new leather by Coach just out of pure curiosity, and you guys know it is the Juliet shoulder bag. This is more of like a patent leather kind of a feel, but for me, it does feel a bit different. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like just like a glossy leather. They call it glazed. I don't know what the glazing is made of, if it's PU, if it's polyurethane, or what it is. But it's a very smushy, very luscious feeling of it. It is not stiff, as you can see. It's pliable. It's not like the vernis leather that you can see on the Louis Vuitton, where that is kind of like, I've never touched it, I don't think, but that looks like hard plastic. I enjoy this leather. I enjoy it. I'm not a leather expert or anything like that, but this does not feel like a cheap bag to me. Like I feel like it was actually worth the money, nice capacity and all of that. But again, like when it comes to Dooney Bourke, you're getting so much for your money because you're getting the space, you're getting the leather, you're getting a lifetime guarantee on the bag versus Coach where you don't know what you're gonna get to begin with, and then you're going through the cycle of returning and trying to get it done before the 30-day return window. But then after that, you have like 12 months if anything goes wrong, you know what I mean? But Dooney and Bourke, you do have like that sort of lifetime guarantee to it. So I think that's what makes it worth it. And it comes in at a much lower price. And paying $550 for this bag, which, you know, I have to downgrade a lot of my SLGs and things like that. And really put some thought into if I'm really gonna carry this bag, because while it does carry a good amount for my lifestyle, especially without my husband, like without an extra pair of hands, I do have to carry a little bit more with me when I have my son on a daily basis. So I do think Dooney and Bourke is great for that. I can just grab my twist strap hobo every day. Like that has been like my go-to bag lately because it's so big. I don't have to think about anything. I can put it on, feel good. I love using it. I love going in and out of it. And I just feel like it was a really great value. And I think I also paid under $200 for that twist strap hobo. Those are all the reasons why I do prefer Dooney and Bourke over Coach, but Coach just has a leg up because they are giving you style. We love style here. I love style. And it's one of those things where I even find myself tempted to buy the thing that I know isn't going to be as high of a quality just because the style is so damn cute. Dooney and Bourke is like, I know I'm buying quality at all times with them, but the styles don't always align with me, my personal style and all of that. So I think that's why they tend to remain more niche, is because they are not keeping up with the trends. But at the same time, do we really want them to? I don't really care for that. We need a little bit of everything. Thanks for watching. If you stayed to the end, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.